Everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here again at Gala. What we want to do is we want to take a look at the volume, the profile here, as well as some backend liquidation levels. Kind of just see where we're at with support levels too, because when we have these larger retracements like this, we need to know what levels are going to either hold and what points of invalidations are present. Because again, a lot of times when I set a stop loss, it's usually at an invalidation level to ensure that if we do hit that stop, the price action turns itself around and it continues in that same direction, and it's all good to get out, because the stop loss would have been better than holding on once it continues further. Anyways, we have a lot of areas like that we want to discuss here today, so welcome aboard if you're new. If you've been watching for a while, thank you so much. Comment below, like the video, and essentially let me know where you're at with things too. Love to hear your position and just generally thank you. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Thank you so much for watching. Deeply appreciate you. If you do want to become a better trader, again though, cryptocash.tag is a site. Link down below. Got a trading academy, community, and signals group. So we're right here at about 5.2. We talked about this yesterday being a heavy concentration liquidation. That hasn't changed much. In fact, it's gotten a little bit more heavy because a lot of people are feeling like this might be the bottom. Okay. Now again, that tends to happen when Bitcoin recovers and does a dead cat bounce, so to speak. I personally feel like Bitcoin, the dead cat, could be pulling back here soon, just based on the sense that we have a bearish backtest of the ascending trend line. The price action is not looking fantastic, and Bitcoin does look like it wants to pull back further. So generally speaking, there's a lot of reasons why Bitcoin could pull back, and if it does, this coin will also pull back as well. Okay, so just keep in mind the fact that it hasn't recovered super well recently leads me to believe that we could see the price action pulling back further. Just depends on Bitcoin, truthfully. So all having said that, let's look at the daily time frame and work our way down. Most coins are doing this. They're below the 20-day SMA, but above all of the moving averages. So this is still positive in the overall sense. Just because we lost the ascending trend line doesn't mean the sky's going to fall, but it does mean that we got to pay attention that the price action could continue lower. We do got to recognize too, there's a decent amount of support in the range of 5 cents even, as low as about 4 cents even. I know it seems kind of crazy to think of that price action, but there's a lot of people that bought in at this 4 cent range. That's a pretty solid amount of support, if you exclude, of course, this most previous to 2.4, 2.5 range. So if we just kind of zoom in, we focus solely on the more recent data, we can see there's a lot of volume above the price action. So to reiterate that 0.5 fib level there, just no future reference, that is like 6.8 cent range. That's where we have a lot of resistance. Okay, so the price comes back up there, could very well see a rejection. Okay, having said all of that, if we look at the the indicators here, so to speak, our traditional RSI being under 50 is not a great sign. That's basically a bearish scenario here. We can see money flow indexes coming down and stochastic swinging down, with MACD still diverging from the first divergence a few weeks ago. So generally speaking, Gala does not look strong whatsoever at this point, and it would make sense for it to continue lower. Once again, Bitcoin pulls back aggressively, we'll probably see a much more aggressive sell-off for Gala. 4-hour time frame, quickly to note here, we are testing 30 on the RSI, and money flow index is even lower than 20. It's at the 15 range. What that basically just implies is that everybody feels like this is possibly a good consideration to enter, and yet there's a lot of money flowing away from the coin. So the truth is, the sentiment is that people are going to try to want to buy soon. Okay, we're getting close to a support level at about 5.3, 5.4. But leading into that, there's so much selling pressure, it doesn't really matter, and the price action is more due to continue to correct itself down. So literally the bottom is dropped out, so to speak, if you exclude this more recent low at 5.3, and I think the price is going to continue to run. I personally feel like Gala is a disaster right now, and it's not worth getting into a long position. And is it too late to short? Possibly, yeah. I mean, we are tremendously low on the money flow index. I don't like shorting into a really low MFI, because what that basically just means is that the price usually recovers shortly after the MFI has been overextended for too long. Okay? And the truth is, this continuation of the downside is very aggressive. So it's really one of those things. I know you don't like to hear this because you look for answers when you watch these videos, but the truth is, sometimes the best trade is no trade. And even though we're seeing a lot of bearish divergences, it might be risky, equally as risky, to take a short position right now. But again, the statistical probability of the price going down from here is higher than it is to go up. Okay, because you look at this here, Gala's chart, we're testing this lower low here at about 5.5 over again. You look at Bitcoin, it's making higher highs and higher lows still. I'm not saying this is great by any stretch, but if you compare that with Gala, we're making parallel lows, which implies this little tentative support level here we have at about 5.56 is going to break, and it'll soon become the new resistance, and we'll probably see the price action start to trend lower towards this 5.3 mark. Okay, so I think 5.3, 5.2 makes a lot more sense. And if we do hit that 5.2 range, we could see as low as 5 cents even, because the price will continue to run with all that liquidation levels below us. So this is not a great situation for Gala. And again, I know you could probably be arguing with me right now in your head, oh, we got a double bottom, it's going to bounce. That's fine, it could. We're still below the cloud. We still have every reason not to take a long position. So if you take one, good luck. I hope it works out well for you. But once again, that is exactly what it will be. It's going to be luck. And if you want to trade on luck, you should just go ahead and go to the casino, because that's basically what you're doing. All right. Thanks again for watching. I hope you learned something here today, of course. Comment below. Trade Gala on Bitunix, phenomenal exchange. Highly recommend them. They are phenomenal to us. Nice rewards. Use my link to register. No KYC or VPN. Check them out, folks. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.